You see, this is why I can't be a director, because people can't follow directions. I told them to put my name on the back of the chair.
At least you got a director's chair.
Yeah, I only asked for one. I don't know why they gave me two, and I don't know why you said that, but that's whatever. Listen, I am about to Tyler Perry Spike Lee this joint.
Okay.
They not better than me, but you get what I'm saying. But thank you.
But of course.
No.
Why are you thanking me?
Because you're helping me with this, you know? I worked really hard, and I think it's gonna be so big. It just needs to be cast right.
Okay, well, who's up first?
Oh, my cousin and his friend, they begged me to be here, so they're gonna be doing this.
Have they acted before?
No, acting, you know, that's a far stretch to say acting. But they did some things, you know, like Law and Order, Uncle Magic commercial, and
Law and Order? That's huge.
You know.
Well, then I should go get them.
No! Don't go get them. Sit down. Jesus.
Well, why not?
Quiet, Beverly. Because the gag is, I rigged some hidden cameras downstairs.
And now why would you do that?
Because, like I said, the success of this project hinges off these actors. I'm going to be working closely with these actors. I need to know what type of people they are.
But isn't it your cousin and your cousin's friend?
So just, we just going to tune into this right here. Just be quiet.
I wonder what's taking them so long since we're the only ones here.
True, but it's only been like 15 minutes, man.
So I've been going through this script and it's kind of hard to follow. What do you think?
Man, I don't know. I just came here because DJ just begged me to audition and he told me to bring any actor friends that I know to come through.
Has he ever written before?
I
Or
don't know.
directed?
I know he's directed. I know he's directed something and he wants to be an actor or something like that. I know he did something with Jordan Riggs. It was dope.
Oh, Jordan?
Yeah,
That's dope.
You did something with Jordan Riggs?
Yes, I did something with Jordan Riggs. Okay, remember he was on the show. Oh, that's right, you wasn't here.
Yeah, but that.
Shh. You worry about the wrong things. You
I'm
worry
worried
about something
my
about you.
mentees.
This is really hard to follow because one, we're 2 lines into the whole story and I killed somebody.
No, yeah.
So,
Right.
I'm gonna need to know why did I.
You're out of do it again.
Right, like what's Chris's, you know, what's his motivation?
Because no same.
See the eyes? They big, right?
Right. What was going on?
And why am I asking for help?
OJ.
Oh, so this is fun. Hell, this ain't funny.
Give me this. We shouldn't be doing this. Anyway.
To give you what? No, do not take my remote.
Give me the remote control.
Forget this. This isn't there. I will not tolerate the slander.
Can someone please bring the gentleman downstairs?
We don't really care.
He doesn't care about his cousin and his cousin's friend. Someone bring the gentleman over. Here they are.
Hey, cuz.
Don't cuz me. I'm sitting in the director's chair. We are not cousins. I'm your employer. Don't do that.
And you must be Beverly.
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
man.
to meet
Clifton?
you.
I know who you are. I know you. I know.
It will really
I'm
be
happy to
fans
be
of the
here.
show.
Nice
Oh,
to
you
meet
are?
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the show and watching.
Well, great.
Okay, well, do your thing.
Okay.
No. Was this like a meet and greet or something? Because I thought this was an audition. Listen, I have other people waiting downstairs.
Wait, are they coming later? Because we were the only ones
Yeah,
downstairs.
there wasn't anybody else.
Oh, so
down
on account of the fact that I can't count. Nah, I can't count. I can't read. I can't write. I can't count. All right, cool.
You guys should just go ahead and
I'm gonna just sip this water. Y'all should go ahead. It's you wasted enough time.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is something wrong with your cousin?
I don't know why
I'm
he's,
not. That's
why he's
not my
acting
cousin.
like that.
I'm his employer. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm only here because of you. Just.
It's all good. Let's just.
All right.
Okay, let's get it going, Idris Nalba.
Yo, why would you bring me here?
I need a favor.
And that is?
I killed Raina 2 weeks ago. I know
you
you're
did-
in major shock, but I had to. She attacked me, and I knew nothing but to defend myself.
You're sick, man.
Maybe.
Okay.
Look,
Well, at least we know you can read, right? I mean, come on. Like, at least we know they can read a little bit of English.
I am so sorry. Y'all are doing an amazing job. I apologize on behalf of Nightcap, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with Devon today. He is not himself, clearly, but I'm very sorry.
look, the problem isn't us. It's the script.
Oh, really? It's the script. So,
Yeah.
so show me where the script that is wrong.
Well, here, the way it's
Who?
like,
Who? Asked you? Who asked you?
I mean,
Just step back. You like in a bubble.
Cliff's defense, we've read a lot of scripts.
Oh, you read a lot of scripts?
And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one, cause it's just not good. It's just bad.
Oh, that's crazy.
So-
All right, so you and Cliff can go jump off a cliff, to be honest.
wow. Oh, double entendres?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we're doing.
I mean,
Double.
All right.
We're
Okay.
intending puns now.
I mean,
Devon,
we only came
I mean,
because you were just begging me, blowing up my phone.
I think Devon needs a reality check because
Yeah.
I think
Really?
you
Yeah.
in the
Do I?
past
Yes.
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
You do.
No.
Let me play
Yeah.
a clip for you
What
because I
clip?
think you forgot.
Wait, there's a clip?
Only got 15, Devon.
What was I doing at 15? I was in high school looking a hot mess and writing scripts that were like, the beginning would be
Oh,
good.
no,
Oh, hell no. This
Yep.
is rigged.
Exactly.
This is Jordan
That's
rigged.
exactly.
This is rigged.
But one thing that we
Wow.
can
I'm
agree
done.
on is
I'm
much
done.
have you
Whoa,
changed since
whoa.
15. I mean, you still look a hot
Whoa.
mess, so.
Oh, we going there? Well, y'all obviously know that y'all didn't get the part. Thanks for reading
Really?
like you was in class participation.
I'm playing. You look
and
exactly today.
and you could go somewhere with this Harriet Tubman tea.
I knew I should have came here.
Not Harriet
Don't
Tubman.
recommend me to no one.
Not Harriet.
I mean,
Sorry
that's what
about
you're
this.
giving. Y'all come.
And scene.
All right.
And scene.
I'm like so done.
Devon, thank you so much for your little get up today. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks
Thank
a
you all
lot.
for
Don't
being
even need
here.
this.
I
Thanks a lot,
apologize.
man.
On behalf of Nightcap, we apologize for the shenanigans of Devon. But welcome to another installment of our 6-part Career Day series. Devon, why have we been having so much fun with these shows?
I don't know. I mean, I was having fun the whole time because you missed one episode, so that doesn't count.
Oh, wow. Okay, more importantly, we have had the opportunity to unwrap some really special gifts.
Yes, these young and talented people we have had the opportunity to talk with have inspired me to get my life, and I am sure they will do the same for you, even though you're like,
For
I'm
you,
established.
because I have my life together. Complain. No, I'm not saying I do. Seriously, if you missed the previous episodes from this series, please visit our YouTube channel.
Yes, and now I am super, super excited about the talent we are highlighting on this show today. Shout out to all my thespians because we have Jared Kemp and Clifton Cutrary, who are truly rising stars.
You may recognize these two from the hit Netflix series that features the first Black superhero. Yes, I'm talking about Luke Cage. Jared played the teenage Willis Stryker, and Clifton played the teenage Carl Lucas.
Carl Lucas. You gotta say Carl Lucas.
Carl Lucas. Before we give you the pick, you know we have to give you the bio. So I'll take Clifton, you take Jared.
I guess. What? Oh, whatever. You can take Clifton.
So,
Shady.
born and raised in ATL, 20-year-old Clifton Cutrary was inspired by his theater teacher to pursue acting professionally when he was 13. A few years later, he came north, yeah, that-a-way, bad and bougie to New York, to further his acting studies and break into the Hollywood studios at Manhattan Theater Lab High School. After his acting debut in Luke Cage, he is pursuing other film and television projects. You're it.
All right, now Jared here, 22-year-old Jared Kemp also became interested in acting when he was in junior high school. His inspiration was his English teacher, Gail, hey Gail, who introduced him to Shakespeare. From there, Jared attended the famous LaGuardia Performing Arts High School. Jared made his acting debut in High Maintenance, the web series turned HBO series. His first feature film debut was in the Purge election year, in which was really sad to watch you die. And most importantly, Jared really is my cousin. So you see, don't play with me. You see how talent flows all throughout my family. No, seriously, as an inspired actor, I had to bring these two on the show because I really wanted to chat about the craft and what they have experienced so far in the acting world. So, okay, let's take a look at them doing what they do, okay, in Luke Cage while we have a seat.
One, two. 1, 2, 3. Hey, switch it up. See that shit coming from a mile away.
Stop cursing at me.
Oh, now you sound like your old man. Don't start with that sweet Christmas shit. Give me 4. Let's go.
Harder, where's your offense? This ain't patty cake. Yeah. Yeah, that's that shit. Now give me 5 and an uppercut. Let's go. Keep it going, keep it going. Should have stuck the football, huh? Time. Why are you doing this, Carl? Because some fool smacked you up in front of a bowling alley? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'm gonna get this dude, Willis. It's about respect.
City champs, Carl. My arm, your legs. Got nothing to prove, all right? You're running around here acting stupid, man. Get yourself hurt.
You would understand. I can't let it slide. I'm a Lucas.
Daddy ain't signing off on this. You're alone.
I still got you in my corner?
Always.
Then I'm not alone. I'm ready.
You ain't ready, Carl. Control the jab, move! Keep moving, keep moving! Take the hits, let him get tired!
Save him.
No.
You can take it, keep breathing, keep breathing! Let him get tired, he ain't got shit to come back with!
Remember who you are. Luke! 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 Luke!
You're right. You reap what you sow.
Let's go! Put it on him! Put it on him!
Am I my brother's keeper? No, I'm not.
Wow, y'all, that was really good.
Are you shaking in your seat, Bev?
I'm shaking in my
All
seat.
right, just
I'm
making
officially
sure.
shaking in my seat. Well, if you just started doing what you were supposed to be doing in the first place, which is watching NIGHTCAP, with us today are rising stars Jared Kemp and Clifton Cutrary. We just showed clips of them in the hit Netflix series Luke Cage. So we mentioned how you got your start in acting, how you got interested and things of that nature. So did you get your start with Shakespeare or more of with the teacher, the English teacher that you had, Gail? Who really set the stage for your acting career?
Both, actually.
Okay.
My teacher, my 8th grade teacher was Gail Badillo, and she had introduced like the class to we were studying Shakespeare and also like literature and stuff like that, and that's when I really started to get into acting because I started reading these books and I was like, wow, like these characters are like really I don't know, I just wanted to like see what it was like to like live in other people's shoes. Like when you're like so interested in the character, you wonder what it's like to be them. So I did Shakespeare like in that class, and then got out and like started doing more theater.
Right.
Went to LaGuardia and all that stuff.
So you didn't have a crush on your English teacher, is what you're saying?
What? What?
No, because he just had this interest in acting.
Gail, we sorry, Gail.
Yeah.
We really sorry. That's our...
No, Miss Badillo. I didn't have a crush on Miss Padillo, no.
So at what point did you say, I want to take this acting career wherever it goes, no matter what it takes?
Like a couple years ago.
Okay. What's a couple years ago like?
Well, I went to, the first time that I actually thought about taking acting seriously was when I auditioned for LaGuardia High School, which was 5 years ago. I auditioned for that school and I got in, and that's when I like started taking it seriously and started like studying theater and all that stuff. But I never thought I'd be doing TV or film or any of that. I thought I would only do theater. But
And look at you now.
Right.
Look at my son now.
you my son, man.
Don't even. That conversation's for later. Wow. So, you ready for this? Because I read an article, all right, that pointed out some daunting facts about a career in acting.
Can I just say that here at NIGHTCAP, we do not use alternative facts. Continue, Devon.
Good.
Thank you for pointing that out, actually. But you ready for these daunting facts? No, because I really got them written down. It said that for most actors, the pay is low. The growth rate in this industry is also low. Only thing that high is competition. Do you believe that's true?
I do believe it's true.
Do you believe that's true?
The pay is, it's not that the pay is low, it's just that it's in between jobs, so it's inconsistent. The pay is actually good for the time that you're working on set. It's just that you might only do a gig or two a year until you make it. So yeah, that's when it's like, yeah, it's kind of low. That's about it though.
All right, now there's more facts.
Okay.
There's more non-alternative facts.
Okay.
It said roughly 70,000 people in the U.S. work exclusively as actors. There are more than 300 million people in the world. And those who are full-time or part-time actors are just a small little piece of slice of the working world. So, is this something you two really want to do, or do you want to be an overly dramatic drama teacher at a high school or middle school? Do you want to put on elementary school versions of Annie?
Do you want to be a clown like Devon? I mean,
wow.
Yeah. Devon's cool.
Wow.
He's cool. No, yeah, that's pretty crazy. You don't really think about like the odds necessarily, like, I don't know, the percentage of you making it as an actor. You're just like, this is what I love to do. I couldn't see myself like doing anything else for 12 hours, 14 hours a day. Like, I don't know if Cliff wants to talk about working on Luke.
Working on
boxing,
Luke
you were going.
Wait, did you
a lot of work.
Did you train?
I mean, that was my first sport growing up.
oh wow.
Yeah, so my dad used to have me sparring in the gym.
My first
so it just
sport
so happens
was video
that
games,
His
karaoke
first
to
sport
be
was-
exact. That was my sport.
just so happens that it came in handy at the right time. We probably did like 3 rehearsals before actually shooting. Yeah, but what I did do was a bit of weightlifting for about a month and a half.
Wow.
And we shot that one boxing scene that you guys saw.
Yeah.
Shot that one scene for 12 hours.
For 12 hours, no, probably longer than 12, 13
Something like
hours
that.
straight.
And Clifton was boxing the whole time.
The whole time.
Your
So do you
arms was
get-
hurting, sis?
I couldn't get up the next day.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was just
cool,
thinking.
cool,
Like,
cool,
do you
cool.
get paid extra to put in all that work and weight training?
Nah, son.
Oh wow.
No, that was just
That's
me.
all you.
Just proving a point.
Okay, can we go back a few years? Do you remember that film 50 Cent starred in where he lost a lot of weight? So in
Oh,
an-
that DVD movie?
So in an instance like that, would
that's
he
good.
have like gotten paid to get in that?
No, because
Shake
that's
that
what's
he did.
required
Listen,
for the role.
where's the camera at? 50? Hats off to you, man. I don't want to say anything bad about 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's
but
Are you scared?
yeah, because I'm trying to get on power, man. But nah, I'm not even. But listen, like when you're like putting in work like that, like you want to be careful, like especially like with a film like that when like you're losing a lot of weight or something like that. You want to make sure it's going to be seen by like some people, not 3 people.
So, Bev, if like on NIGHTCAP, if we needed you to box, are you going to train?
No,
Why? You need to
Because-
put in the work like Clifton did. You're canceled.
but I don't got the time like Clifton.
In between them jobs.
No. I mean, I go to school full time.
I just got time to box.
I just got time to box. Let me
On
just
my
box.
free time, I just go to the gym and I just box. Okay. Well, one thing for sure is that you decided to follow your dreams and get on that career path to become an actor, and kudos to you for that.
Very much.
You hear a lot of stories about actors who go to numerous auditions, not sure like which one they're gonna get in, or many things of that sort. So can you tell us about your first audition?
No, you can go, bro. You can go.
My
like professionally or like for school?
Professionally.
He was going to use the MTL audition.
Nah,
Oh,
I got
said
some
no.
stories, man.
You
You sure?
I'll go ahead.
All right, so my first audition was for like a commercial. And I think my managers was under the impression that I could actually like dance, like break dance.
Wasn't it like the Google commercial, something like that?
Nah, I got that one. It was like for like, I don't know, for like Twister or something. So I get in an audition room, I'm confident. I'm like, yo, I got this. Like my first audition, they was like, okay, so break dance. I'm like, what the I was like, yo, I don't dance. So I'm just in there. Mad awkward, straight face. Like I'm like it. Like I thought I was on Marion. Like Jay. I was.
Jay. He was about to say Jay.
Yo, I was so pissed off because.
Yo.
And then they hit you with, it's okay if you don't dance.
Oh.
That's how you know you didn't get it.
So
right?
so they made you. Oh.
Oh man.
Clifton can't dance, y'all.
Was it like around the time when Twister was popular?
I don't know. I was like 14.
Oh yeah.
Nah, Twister was probably popping in.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Left foot red, right foot green was popping.
I know you got some stories.
You hate me for the joke.
Yes.
My first.
How about the one at Lincoln Center?
My first audition. Oh no, that one was crazy. No, my first audition was for this short film that I auditioned for. I auditioned for the lead of this film.
Oh.
And
I am shook.
And they totally did not cast me as the lead. They cast me as like, I didn't even have a name in this film.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And I had to like get up at like 4 in the morning and like walk across town like through the snow to get to the set. But I just wanted to be in this film because like that was my first film ever. So like, yeah, that was the first audition.
So what did you do to prepare for the audition?
Like, what do we do?
In general, what do you do to prepare for your audition?
For any audition, Cliff?
You just got to get familiar with the lines. You have to know what's going on in the scene because, like, what's the difference between on set is that on set, everything is prop. Like, okay, I'm actually on a football field. I'm actually training. But in the audition room, it's completely different. You have to have all this in your head. You have to know what goes on before the scene, after the scene, the character's objective, motive, what do you want out the scene, who you talking to, where are y'all where's this happening? You have to have all this in your head in the audition, and on top of that, have the lines somewhat memorized, depending on like when did you get it, a day before, 2 days before. And yeah, I mean, after a while, it's like it goes from nerve-wracking to I can memorize lines in like 45 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
In 45 minutes.
I feel like the most.
Like it's nothing.
I feel like the most like important thing to like auditioning or just like acting in general is like making it feel like organic, making it feel
that's the hardest part.
Natural, you know, because if it looks like you're acting, like they'll say like you're doing a bad job.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I learned.
Exactly.
You can't look like you're acting. They say you can't be Devon as Jane Doe. You got to be Jane Doe.
Yeah, pretty
right.
Because if you ain't Jane Doe,
but it's like how far do you take it, like becoming Jane Doe? Like, I mean, because realistically, like when you're going into an audition, sometimes you don't have like the time to like really like research all this stuff and really form this character in 12 hours or whenever you have to, you know, do the audition.
Yeah.
So
mad sad.
Like, no, I'm like, I'm fascinated.
She's like, I'm glad I'm at CNN.
So you mentioned that one of the don'ts is not getting into character like you should. What are some other don'ts for your audition? Or do's, or both.
Having your sides like directly in your face, looking into the camera. My acting teacher told me this story where they were holding auditions for some movie and the guy thought it was cool to just fart during the audition.
Wait, what?
Like there's a lot of don'ts. Yeah, like the casting director never called that actor.
Wait, don't just breeze past it.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Like you just
breeze past it. You know, fart humor.
Yeah, because you don't know that casting director is having a bad day and just you know.
So why would you just up and just be like?
People,
no, you just don't.
Some people
don't.
just, some people just.
They just don't care.
They just don't care. All right, in my research, because you know I research like Beverly at CNN, I found it interesting how actors regard their craft. Yeah, hair flip. On one hand, you have actors like George Clooney who said, I cut tobacco for a living in Kentucky. That was hard work. I sold insurance door to door. That's hard work. Acting is not hard work. If you're lucky enough to be, why am I trying to talk like him? If you're lucky enough to be sitting at a table like this, you've been very lucky in your life. You caught the brass ring somewhere along the way. Meanwhile, the gag. You have actors like Peter Dinklage, the little guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute when he like goes and wins his awards and like.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a great actor, but he's so small. He says, saying I was lucky negates the hard work I put in and spits on that guy who's freezing his ass off back in Brooklyn. So where do you two fall in the spectrum? How do you regard acting, or what do you think it takes to make it? Hard work or luck?
I feel like this is gonna be a very deep answer.
No, this
is gonna touch
this
the
is
soul.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready. Here we go. Nah, I feel like Jared's gonna say something super motivational.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything.
You
Super motivational.
probably are. Most of the time.
Shirt, you know.
I would lean more towards Peter Dinklage. One thing that you realize, like when you start acting, like especially like as soon as I got out of school, like when I was in LaGuardia, I was like top of my class, like pretty talented. You get out of school, you realize everyone is equally as talented as you. And the only thing that, well, like there are other factors, but like you know, like being in the right place, right time, and all that other stuff. But the thing that like really separates you from the other people that are gonna look like you, act like you, sound like you, is your discipline. And like, yeah, how hard you're willing to work. Right. Are you gonna go 12 hours shooting a boxing scene? Are you gonna get up and do that? You know what I'm saying? It's all like, even getting in the character and all that stuff. Yeah. It all goes back to like how disciplined you are. Are you gonna get up? Are you gonna work long days? Are you gonna not go out and stay in and do these lines? You know. So yeah, I would say hard work.
You know something, working behind the scenes at the Apollo and like being like a production assistant and stuff, we learned that there's some people at the Apollo who can sing, and then you have people who can
sing. Now, the difference between sing and sang, let me explain. Sing is, you know, cute, like, ooh, yeah. But sang is like that, like you.
Fantasia.
Soul.
Yeah.
That.
Like Whitney, Fantasia. Yeah. You know how Fantasia makes some weird sounds in between every lyric? That's sang.
Because a lot of people can sing, but a lot of people can't put that extra.
That extra mile
to captivate people. Yeah.
That's very true. So, what was your first role? Oh, wow, you got that many? Okay,
no,
he's like,
it's just like a couple.
Jared
like
has a
couple years ago.
Hello.
Probably November Criminals, which is ironic because it hasn't come out yet. So the first movie that I did is actually comes out in April.
Wait,
I got a story. I have a story.
Wait, can you say that again? Can you say that again? Can you say that again?
Come out in November or something.
It was supposed to, and then it kept getting pushed back.
Wait, so why don't y'all just wait till November?
Like, so y'all could be actual November criminals.
Wow.
Because it has to get out in April. People's money is on the line.
Oh, okay. Y'all can wait till November.
I have a story about that movie. So you remember how Jared was like, you know, going the extra step, being the character. So I auditioned for the role that he got for that movie, right?
You want to fight?
Nah, not at all. No. Not at all. It was just that, you know, the character was like kind of like nerdy, had glasses. So I'll go in there with the glasses.
He's like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, no, I ain't do that. That's
like, guys,
he about to get you.
Don't you ever make that face again.
This face?
We're gonna meme.
Can we get this?
Hey, get a meme of him, man. Get that meme.
Stop.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that you could go in the audition room thinking that is one thing, and they can go in a complete different direction.
Right.
Because did you wear glasses for that scene in the movie?
No. Oh, actually, yeah.
He's like, in the
actual movie.
I did end up wearing glasses in the movie, but when I went in there, I didn't have glasses. No.
Wow, so you have to go dressed in character and everything?
So it depends.
That depends on the
sometimes
because the roles I usually go out for is not like actually like nerdy type glasses.
Okay, so what do you usually go for?
Oh, high school jock. Oh, good looking, bully.
Oh, don't
stuff
go for
like
bully.
That. Not bully, but like more of like the jock with the girl, and he beats up one of.
Oh, the dude that really wants her, he's gonna get her at the end. So you usually go for like the Meek Mill.
For real?
Ooh, stop. Come on, man.
Because Drake's gonna end up with her at the end, so you keep fighting for her for
Don't
nothing.
play my man like that. He's going for young Carl, young Luke Cage. That's what we're about.
And what kind of role do you usually go for?
I go for like a
lot,
a bunch of like different like sometimes jock, sometimes like the nerdy kid. I can play like both of those. Also because I am like I'm more of a nerd than I am a jock, I would say.
Me too.
So it's like the weirdest character you had to play.
Weirdest character I had to play. I haven't really had to play like any crazy characters. I would say the most fun was definitely Bull. That was a lot of fun, like playing a high school like running back who like had a relationship with his teacher. That was interesting.
Whoa. Jordan. All right, see, I'm just going place. Jared, let's take a look at you playing the role of Jordan in CBS's new show, Bull.
TV's #1 new show is Bull. Oh, yeah. When a high school all-star falls for his teacher.
Susan and I are in love.
It's a little too late for a parent-teacher conference.
It's the case
Susan and Jordan are having a baby.
Can't go any worse.
that keeps on giving.
You're 4 months pregnant?
It's not Jordan's baby.
I'm gonna get full custody, you hear me?
Wow. That was Jared as Jordan. What? Why Jared as Jordan? Whatever.
Yeah, a lot of J's.
How was that? That was fun?
That was incredible, man. That was like my first like big role on TV. It was really dope. Everyone treated me very well.
His big break.
Pat on the back.
So what are you guys working on now currently? What are the projects you two are working on?
No.
I mean, if they're exclusive, we understand.
No, I've got
Is it exclusive because it's a Marvel project, Clifton?
Huh?
He had that Marvel actor face.
Yeah, you can't talk
Wait,
about it.
Robert Downey Jr. be like, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't working, what you talking about?
Can't tell anybody
It's like, girl,
about that.
come on.
Oh, man.
You can't talk about it? Why would you X-Men?
No, you.
Just go.
I'm working on, well, the first movie that I ever did is coming out in April 7th.
Go see that, November Criminals in April.
April
Makes no
7th,
sense,
right.
but November
Why?
Criminals in
Exactly, it took a long time. November Criminals is coming out April 7th.
The criminals
and
stole
then-
it and took it to April. That's what
Right,
happened.
they took it. That was a good one, Beth.
Thank you.
I'm so tired of being
there's
on
another
this show.
there's another movie called First Match that should be coming out on Netflix either this year or next year. But other than that, just back to
Are you still laughing at her joke?
I had that effect, y'all. It's called the Beverly effect.
Anyways, I know you probably have an agent now who does the scouting for you, but when you started, how did you find out about casting calls?
Both of our stories have nothing to do with that. Cause we
Wow.
no, cause you got discovered
They writing their own story. They like, what is an agent?
You got discovered performing play, and I got discovered in the showcase. So
actually, yeah,
Wait.
same.
Same, yeah.
What showcase?
I went to this school called BIA Studios, right straight out of junior high, in between high school that summer, right before you.
Okay.
I started, and then I ended towards the end of my freshman year, and I did probably over 12 showcases.
Oh wow.
And then, yeah, I got a call back for management.
Wow.
Then I got signed.
Yeah, he's like, then I got signed.
Nah,
Is that how you landed with Luke Cage?
Nah, this was I was 14 trying to find representation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you land Luke Cage?
I got an audition from a manager. First off, we had no idea what we was auditioning for. Let's get that out the way. All we knew that it was Marvel. First, my character name auditioning was Chris. So I had no idea it was supposed to be for a young Luke Cage, none of that. So I went in there. I did okay. I did pretty good. And there were no callbacks. So the same week, I figured out I got it. So it was a regular audition, because we audition a lot. Regular, same old audition day. Okay. What I'm auditioning for today. Yeah, just one of those.
Today.
All right, another day in the dollars. I'm going there. It's like, oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, so when I got the job, I'm thinking, yo, I got this part. My acting was amazing. And then when I figured out who was playing Luke Cage, I was like, oh, that's why I got it. Because I look like the guy.
I just spent the last 2 minutes like, damn, you look like him.
Because I look like the guy.
Exactly.
I was like, oh,
you your daddy's son.
Yeah.
Being in the right place at the right time really counts in this business.
That's true.
Now, are there any resources you suggest for casting calls for actors who are starting out right now?
Actors Access is pretty good.
Actors Access. What about you, Jared?
Yeah, I would say the same. Actors Access, Actors Connection. Yeah.
Write it down with your invisible pen. Yeah, sure.
Actors Connection. I do all my self-tapes there.
Okay.
Like the funniest thing about finding representation is that if you ask anybody, nobody can give you a solid answer because everybody's story is so different.
So different.
Like when I was looking for representation, I was asking a bunch of people who had been doing this for a while, and they were like, you just get, like, nobody could give me like, okay, you go here and then do this.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, me and Clifton both like do showcases and stuff like that. Is how you get, like, it's like the best way to get representation. But yeah, Actors Access, Actors Connection, Backstage, all that stuff is super
Backstage
reliable.
So I have a question right here. How many auditions did you guys go on before casting, like being cast in like your biggest, like your major role?
He
Like,
looks just like
what?
Luke Cage. Like, I can't.
That's
I'm
wild.
not looking at you
Yo.
the same. I'm like,
Yo, Mike.
That's crazy.
He his daddy's son. Hey.
well, technically he played Luke Cage, so he's not his daddy's son.
That's true. That's true.
like a
lot.
man.
Can you give me a number, like
Give
an
you a
estimate?
number?
can't-
Like,
I can't
all right, like
give you a
before, like
number.
before I got like November Criminals,
Yeah, basically. Estimate.
maybe 100.
No.
Nah.
No, maybe
I say
maybe 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking about in total, like
Yeah.
30 years?
No. Before you got your first major role, for you, that would be Luke, right?
Yeah.
So what, like, how many auditions did you go on? He's like 1,006.
Not 1,006, but
Go on
like,
so many-
300
like you
so
gotta
many
you gotta
auditions.
understand, especially like around this time. This is probably like the first week I didn't have an audition since the year started.
Oh.
Yeah, so you audition like 2-3 times out the week. So you add that up.
Keep working hard, Clifton.
No, I'm just.
Let me tell y'all, Clifton in high school, nobody was touching Clifton.
Yo.
We will all be in a showcase acting. I do my monologue. Yeah, it was cute. Ha ha. Everybody laughs. Other people's in my Clifton get up there. You just like, yo, shut up.
Yo, that's
Because what he's about to do is about to set the
Blow your
standard.
mind.
He about to
That's
blow
wicked.
your mind.
Like,
I'm
I'm not
serious.
even auditioning no more.
And
I
then,
don't want
then
it.
when he rap, then he did the acting and the rapping. He hit him with the Childish
rap too?
Gambino.
Yeah.
He
I
rapped
Giving
definitely
us
record music.
full Meek Mill.
I'm Tupac.
No, because Meek Mill don't act. Don't count that movie on Netflix. Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
haven't seen it. Let me check it.
No, I haven't
Don't,
seen
don't
it
watch
either.
that. Don't watch that. We're not watching that.
That's funny.
We're not watching
Okay, so let's step away from the acting a little bit and look at the directors. Now, I know that there's a different director for each episode, correct?
It depends.
It depends.
But yeah,
For
they
Luke
usually
Cage?
change. So probably like our director did like probably the last 2 episodes
Okay.
of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they switched.
So
it up.
we worked with the same director, but some they
Okay,
normally
so
switch 'em out.
sometimes it switches up.
It does.
Got you. For the ones you two were in, they were Stephen Surgic?
Say them names.
Yes.
Surgic?
Say them names.
Steven.
I did that. Stephen? Oh, you referred to him as Stephen.
Oh, you hear that? Big stuff. Nah, that's Steven.
Like we weren't going like
That's
on
Big
like
Buzz.
whole name basis. Like
Yeah, we was like, hey, guy. Hey.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so like he didn't really know your name either?
No, he knew our names because he was directing us.
Okay, of
but
course.
yeah.
Okay.
They was just like, hey,
And-
Buzz. What's up?
Clark Johnson, right?
I know
Yes.
Clark,
Okay.
yeah.
When you were on set, how closely did you work with the directors?
We didn't work as closely with the directors as we worked with like the fight choreographers.
The fight
And-
choreographers were our guys.
and
those are our buddies.
and Chio.
Our buddies.
Yeah, those are our dudes.
Our
They
man.
pals.
they were so great. And
Yeah.
and Chio and the writer. I mean,
Okay.
because like the directors, they're like
The
they're
showrunner?
they have to be like behind the camera. Like
Yeah.
they're not really like coming out to like, I mean, they were cordial, of course, but like they're not coming out to baby you.
Right.
Type like when you're on set, like
Yeah.
they're not
They
holding
ready.
your hand.
They
I
want you to
I wanna
box for
say
12
this
hours
on,
straight.
I want to say this on camera. Chio, the showrunner, who basically created Luke, that he's like really hands on with the show. Like,
Chio?
yeah.
Hi,
Chio, we hear you.
Chio?
We hear you
He's-
all the way from East
Yo,
Harlem.
he's
We hear you.
hands on with the show. Like,
Not all the way,
he's
'cause
super
that was-
cool.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
That's how it's
He's
supposed to be.
super cool.
He's such a good writer, and like the thing that's so crazy about Luke Cage is like, and I'm not even gassing it because we were on the show, like I kind of am, but not really. But
I was just thinking that you kind of are.
the thing that's so crazy about that show is like if you read like if you're reading like James Baldwin or like Maya Angelou, like there are references to like pieces of literature in Luke Cage that
he's getting
you
into
won't
his
even
shirt,
catch.
y'all. He's really getting into his shirt.
Oh snap! The gag is I'm wearing
But
the
the gag
shirt.
is.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring it back to acting because Beverly took it to directors.
I'm going to
Took
take it
back.
right back to directing because I have a
Taking it all
directing
around the
question,
world.
y'all.
So you want to do your director,
Yes.
and then we're gonna go back to
taking it all
acting.
So did the amount of creative freedom you had as an actor depend on the director?
Creative freedom. It depends on the director and the writer and the showrunner. The showrunner and the director.
It is?
Okay. Gotta fix myself.
Because what directors do, because like maybe like with our scene, maybe there's like certain nuances in the scene where if the actors know the information, it'll take out the authenticity of the reaction. So we didn't know till the day of shooting that we were brothers.
On the show, yeah.
Yeah, we had no idea that we were brothers.
He was like, on the show, chill.
No.
On the show.
Yeah.
No,
So,
wait. Do
yeah.
they look alike is the question.
Yeah. So, but if I would have
No.
But that's funny. If I would have known that, what was the line? I'm a Lucas. If I would have said I'm a Lucas, it would have came off different because me saying that is basically saying I'm a Lucas without me knowing that he's my brother.
Well, like half. Like
Yeah.
half
So
of it.
yeah. So I wasn't supposed
Right.
to know that he was my brother.
Yeah.
So this, the director does his job. He directs.
He directs.
Yeah, you know.
And which directors in Hollywood that you know of right now would you like to potentially work with?
Ryan Coogler, off top.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Off top.
No, because I'm really shook. He about to do.
Yeah.
Off top.
He about to do Black Panther. If anybody has been paying attention to this casting and like, Black Panther is a
It's looking
really
good.
black movie. I'm so
I'm really
shook.
excited.
In Africa.
No, what?
Ryan Coogler, yeah, I would love to work with Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler, can't pronounce his name. Also, the Hughes brothers. I'm like a really they directed Menace to Society and Dead Presidents.
Iconic. Dead Presidents is
Presidents is
iconic.
And yeah, they have like a really just a crazy eye for like these shots and telling these stories that are like really raw, but not necessarily like glorifying those things, but just like telling you that that's like it's realistic, like that's what's going on. So I would love to work with them. Yeah, they're dope.
Ryan Coogler, that's it for me. Like,
You don't need to work with anybody else.
Yeah.
He's here. Okay, so bringing it back to actors. We had Omari, an actor named Omari, on the show, and he told me how he remembers his lines. Me, I just read one line over and over and over until you get it. So what's your process? What's the process for both of y'all?
What I do is that, let's say I get sides like 3 days before the audition, I will look at it, so I'm like, so it's lodged in my brain, like I'm familiar with it, like read it like twice, okay. And then probably like the night before, I'll actually like memorize the lines.
You just like, I'll just wait. I'm gonna wait. How about you, Jared?
Me, I try to memorize like as much. I'll like read them. I won't read like one line at a time. Excuse me. I'll kind of like just keep reading over the whole scene and kind of get in the cues, like getting the other person's lines, because it's one thing like memorizing your lines, but then you also have to know like where to come in, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. You try and like not to memorize, like not to overwork it, because you want it to be natural. Like you don't want it to sound like you're just reading something. You want to be living it. Yeah.
So I have
like
to
me in
ask.
philosophy class.
So I have to ask you, what was it like working with alongside talented actors like Mahershala Ali and Mike Colter? That's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
Mike Colter.
Yeah.
All right,
Mike
that's
Colter,
how you say it.
Yeah.
Your father? Okay, cool.
Future,
or you?
You, yeah. Why you keep saying your father?
Your future
He's
you?
Luke Cage's son. We actually didn't get a chance to work with Mahershala.
Yes, we didn't get. Yeah, you're right.
We got a chance to work with Eric.
Eric, Alfre Woodard.
With Alfre, yes, we did.
Nah, cause Alfre, I really love you.
And Mike Colter.
I mean, but like we were kind of just in the room with them like during the reading, because they were on the same episode, but me and Clifton like had our specific scene.
Completely, yeah.
So
but
we didn't.
Technically, you are Mike Colter. Technically,
so you are working with him every day.
You know, we probably said like no more than 3 words to each other. It was just too awkward.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause I'm you and
It's
you're
like,
me.
hey me. Hey
That's
me.
Like
how,
at the table read,
hate
table read, I caught him going like this. Like it was just the weirdest
Like, you
thing.
really look like me. Like
Also, it just feels like you're kind of the new guy, like especially us. Like we're also like the youngest on an episode.
Oh wow.
And then all the other people on the episode had been working together, like had worked on other
Built
episodes.
relationships, everything.
So we were like the new kids in school.
Yeah.
So everybody's
that
like,
sucks.
I
They
mean,
gave
no,
it
but
Freshman Friday to you.
Nah,
people were
was
really gracious and like really open on us.
Kind,
Like
That was
Alfre
a
Woodard
big
came up
budget.
to us and like gave us
Of
hugs
course,
and
because
stuff.
she plays everybody's moms and
was awesome.
everything. She's great.
Nah, she was dope.
What's
And she
no,
smells
she's
really
great.
nice.
I know she does, because she has that black auntie feel to her. Does she look like that black auntie?
She does. She's wonderful.
But whatever, moving on.
Okay. Now, there was a time when big screen actors didn't take the small screen, such as, television roles, but now the lines have blurred. And now with the emergence of web series, there's an added screen, the computer screen. Jared, you've had experience with all the screens, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
That's a good question, do you? I don't think you care.
I don't think you care.
Wherever that money. No, I'm just playing.
He not.
I would have to say film.
Okay. So the big screen.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, film, because there's a lot. I don't know. Especially like indie films. There's a lot of stuff that's just like you get to really like be passionate about it. Like I worked on indie films that weren't paying great. That pay way less than like what I would get in a day doing TV, but I was just more passionate about that
about
stuff.
the work.
I was more. I was way more. I was invested in it, and not that I'm not invested when I do TV, but I don't know. There's something about those smaller like films and like smaller sets, and everybody's like really a family. Because when you're working on like these big shows or big movies, it's hard to like be close to everyone. So, but yeah, definitely film.
So what are the differences and similarities between the big screen and the computer screen?
I would say I've only done one web series. That was the show High Maintenance, and that was fantastic. I had a really good time. But High Maintenance is different from a lot of web series. Like it was very close knit, pretty small. But I had a really good time. But the difference is like film is a little bit like slower versus like TV, for example, is like really fast. Like the script, you might get a script on Saturday and it might change 6 times before Tuesday morning.
Oh, don't worry, we know.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what.
Are you?
That's what you guys are about.
Was that?
Oh, no, that wasn't.
What type of shade was that?
Jesus.
Oh my God! And it wasn't here.
It wasn't.
It wasn't here at
No.
NIGHTCAP.
No.
Oh my God! Moving on.
But yeah,
Past experience.
hats off to
You
anybody
are
doing
so
TV.
wrong. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Clifton doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Imagine.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Crazy. No, but I'm starting to notice that too. A lot of actors are going to like Netflix and like TV shows. Like, no, I knew it was over once Holly Berry had that TV show. I was like,
Yeah.
sis,
You
do
know
you have
why?
something to tell us,
You know
or
why?
you just like the show?
Because what Netflix does, Netflix give you the money if you have everything put together. So if you have your showrunner, the script is already revised, and you have this, that, and the third. You have everything in place. Netflix will give you the money and full creative control. But as a network, they will be like, okay, that's cool, but let's add Selena Gomez to this and take that actor that you wanted. They'll put you don't have his Netflix, they give you full control and money.
But also, also the thing with Netflix that's different from TV is that on TV you have to fill slots versus Netflix you don't have to fill a slot.
At all.
Like on TV, like you have to fill like this 8 p.m. primetime slot versus on Netflix they don't have slots. People just watch the shows whenever
You just
they
watch
want
it.
to.
Binge watch, yeah.
So it's a little bit, it's a little bit less of a gamble.
No, they really did change the game. Netflix, shout out to y'all. Y'all are really great. We love you. And we love to chill to you. But okay, so let's talk about
That's
roles.
an alternative fact. Nobody chills, actually.
Anywho.
Oh my God. Anyways.
Don't y'all just love
NIGHTCAP? Don't you love NIGHTCAP? Is there a role that you like wouldn't feel comfortable playing? He's like the New Edition story. He's like Bobby Brown.
I don't know, like stuff that's like anything that like doesn't do like the like people who are going through it, like anything that doesn't do them justice. Like if I'm playing like a story about a black person, I don't want, like I would want it to do black people justice. If I was playing a story about a gay person, I want it to do gay people justice. I don't want to do roles that are making those people look bad, because that's one thing that you have to be like really sensitive about. Like as an actor, like you're taking on a role. But there are people who are actually living this stuff. So you kind of want to be sensitive to how you're telling the story.
That's why I appreciate the
So
shows
ethical.
who have
Love
writers
it.
who relate to us and they write for us, unlike some other shows that write for us. And
you want to give us any
that
examples?
writers' rooms just look a little different.
Yeah, just make sure that you're getting those people's input so that you're you're doing the story justice. Yeah.
How about you, Clifton?
I don't think I'll feel comfortable playing a rapist.
Wow!
Why you had to go?
Oh my God!
I mean, if I had to pick, because he already said what I was going to say.
Wow.
You know,
He's like, I don't want to be on Law and Order.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
talking about
like,
something, you're guilty.
No, like,
Okay.
if no,
That's true. I don't want to play.
I don't want to physically do the scene while I'm actually like physically raping
All right,
somebody.
like what movie was that? For Color Girls?
See, that's wicked.
Nah, that was sick. Like, I can't watch that scene. That's a lot of much.
I mean, I would do it because it's challenging and it scares me, but I'm not gonna say I'm comfortable.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a quote from your friend Peter Dinklage. Being on television, playing the same character for many years.
You know, I thought you were talking about another Peter when you said my friend. I got shook.
Peter Pan? No.
I'm going to repeat the quote because Devon just wants to sidetrack. Being on television, playing the same character for many years for me, I think I would get a little tedious. That would get a little tedious. What are your thoughts on that?
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Peter Dinklage? I think that's
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like anything that like, well, it's different from like doing like a show or like doing theater, but like when I think about like people doing the same stuff over and over again, I think like Broadway. You're doing like 8 shows a week. Every show has to be like convincing and good and a good show because you want to make sure that people got their money's worth.
Yeah.
You're doing that 8 shows a week for like a year or years at a time. So I can imagine that. But like I guess it's all just like keeping it fresh and like I don't know, just like feeding off of the energy that the people on set are giving you and whatever the case is. But yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Another question. So biopics seem to be the new thing, right?
Ooh.
So who would you not mind playing in a biopic? Mike Colter? I mean.
Mike Colter. I'm trying to think of somebody he can play in YouTube. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind playing any of the people in the Black Panthers, or I wouldn't mind playing. I wanted to play Jackie Robinson. Like growing up, that was my dream role. I wanted to play Jackie Robinson, but I got beat to the punch for that. But they might do.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yeah, or Jackie Robinson, or if they do something on Al Green, I'll go for that.
Okay.
Or,
wow. Why don't I know? Like, I feel like I don't know what he looks like. I'm not gonna say that out loud.
It doesn't really has to do with looking like somebody. If they, who's the one other than Jackie Robinson?
I can see Jared playing John Legend.
Whoa.
Do you see it? If you just get that.
Really?
That
I've never got that before.
I feel it. I don't know.
That'd be cool, but I don't.
Because you know how biopics
hello, my
they are on,
darling. Hello.
That's not what John Legend.
That's how he sounds.
No.
That's terrible.
Can you do an impression of him?
Hello, my darling. The frog. That's him.
It's not funny. I love John Legend.
She really loves John Legend.
Not more than
Honestly,
you know.
biggest fan right
He's
here.
an amazing songwriter.
Yes.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
Songwriter and singer.
An actor
Yes.
and producer.
Yes, he's an amazing
Because he's gonna win an
musician.
Oscar this year.
I don't
So that's
know
cool.
who I would like. I don't know who
But
I
Sean
would want
come
to.
for him.
I mean, I would kind of want to play Barack Obama.
You could. His impression is crazy. Do it. Do it.
Right now?
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
My fellow Americans, it has come to my attention that you should watch NIGHTCAP. You should
Barack Obama said
go on
that?
your computer, go and type in NIGHTCAP, go support Beverly, go support Devon, support Clifton.
Want to jump in, Michelle?
Oh, because you got the Michelle outfit on. You know
People used to call me that in
what?
high school, like not even
Really?
joking.
I get it now. You know,
But like,
this is the
but
demeanor.
being Barack is like more about like it's way more than just the voice. It's like
about
the
being
swag,
swag.
Yeah.
the charisma, man.
Right.
Like,
He
that
got
guy's great. Listen, yeah, that guy's amazing.
Yeah, he's a player. He's a player.
Also,
yeah, he's great.
Someone actually, I never thought about it, but somebody had told me about like playing like a young James Baldwin, And I never thought about it in my mind, but
I see
you
it.
don't look like him, but
I don't.
If they like,
no, stop, because that's
grow
really
your hair out.
They gave me the.
If they really make
high
you
low
look,
top.
yeah, if they really like jack your face up.
I would.
Yeah, you could play James.
You know, I can see you playing Damon Wayans.
Don Lemon.
Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
Don Lemon?
Wait,
like,
Wayans?
yo, let me just tell you something.
Totally, you
the
can be
dad
on My
from
Wife and Kids. Yeah, you can.
That's fine.
You look like
No.
you look like one of the Wayans brothers.
No, he doesn't. He looks like Trevor Jackson. That's what.
I don't look like Trevor Jackson. I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't
that's
see
not,
it.
That's not a.
I don't think that Trevor Jackson look like me. I don't think that I'm fine.
Hey.
So, I'm just saying. I don't look in the mirror like, oh my God, like look at you, MCM. No.
Oh,
You
like
gotta say that, man.
You don't
Trevor
like?
Jackson is mad fire. Anyways, let's get back to
Yes, back to the question. Okay, so
Beverly, you don't agree?
Huh?
You don't agree?
For aspiring actors who are coming out the gate, what do they need to have, or what should they say? How should they act when they're going on their auditions? What do they need on their resumes? Give us the full spiel.
Stop saying they're aspiring actors because nobody gonna want to sign them. People want professional actors.
Don't do it, Miss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shut down.
Wow.
Yep.
I would just say like I said, like just be prepared, be cordial,
patient,
be mannerable. Manners, like manners, and just like being cordial, like saying thank you, saying like how are you, like that stuff goes a long way. I've gotten it's not a word. I've got jobs just based on the fact that I was cordial to someone. Like casting directors have like seen me from the previous time that I came in, and they were like, "Oh, I remember you. You were really nice last time. We really hope you get this part."
Yeah, because with casting directors, just because you didn't get the job doesn't mean you're not good. If a casting director like you, you'll be in their office all the time. They just looking for the right part for you, where a producer would say, "Oh, yeah, book him."
Right.
Yeah.
So what else do up-and-coming actors not aspiring need to know about the industry?
It's not like school at all.
In what sense?
In what sense? As in, it's not. Like in school, there's obviously a standout. Like you could obviously be probably the one or two best actors in the school.
Like you could be the Clifton.
That's a good minute. He was like,
yeah,
okay.
The gag is, but nah, it's nothing like school at all. It's like really a business, and it's not. You can't swindle your teacher and give you the lead role, like you know.
Yeah. Go with damn teacher subject. I don't wanna hear.
So funny.
Yo, anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you so much, Clifton. Thank you so much, Jared.
Yes.
It was great having you.
Even though
Mike
you didn't
Colter.
tell us what you were working on.
Right, he's working on a Marvel project, and we called it because we can predict the future. Okay. Okay. While the credits are rolling, we are going to play some different music, not just any music, not that theme song. We're gonna play "Just Got Paid" by Johnny Kemp, the one and only Jared's father and my uncle. Rest in peace.
Why they
so
did
much.
that?
I know some of the old viewers know the song.
Not
the
only
new
the old
ones,
ones, you know.
but yeah.
We listen to old music.
Being performed by his son.
Nah, honestly, I'm about to lip sync battle.
Go ahead.
Wait, there's something moving in my body.
What's moving in your body? This song. You feel it?
Nah, something else.
Get it.
Wait, that's the actual dance?
When you only listen to Anita Baker.
Just, wow. Just do this with me like that.
What?
Like that.
I'm serious. Feels good. Ooh. Oh, this is the answer?
I didn't just get paid.
Yo, bro,
That's the problem.
I'm all offbeat.